Hi all, I'm going to show you how to create basic shapes and select colors to your design on Adobe Photoshop app. Let's have a look at. What I'm going to do now is simply pick up the basic shapes using the shape tool, and I'm selecting here just a circle. Obviously you can scale this one using two fingers and stretching it out. And you can of course select the pen and change its size. And then the color, whichever you like. This is the base circle that I am going to use, sort of like a focal. And what I'm going to do now is creating a new layer and then sketch part of the circle using a different color onto that layer. You can see there are two layers now. The one that I'm sketching is the layer above the one was before. I am moving the circle and then create the shape I want, or rather sketch or draw. I can keep doing this until I reach the desired pattern that I want in my shape or the design. This is a very rough design. You can see the lines aren't quite nicely aligned, but you can carefully do this one. This is just a demo, just showing that you can use shapes and create whichever pattern that you would like to have in your design. Now the next one, I'm going to move the circle around, but creating a different part of the circle, different size. You can see I have just scaled it up a bit. I'm here trying to get maybe 3 half circles and then repeating it. Let's see whether I could get that. Might work. Looks like we're getting there. I might have to come back and fill up another one, which I missed in the middle. Yeah, they're the ones. You can also add a background color to this one and change its opacity, whether you want to make it dark or lighter. What I'm going to do now is to cover the black circle that I just did before with red circles. Obviously you can change the thickness of the pen and get a thicker circle. I'm going to create another layer to draw that, which is above all the other two layers, so that it hides all the little bits and pieces, sort of like poking out. Now change the opacity to 0 for the bottom layer where you can't see now the black circle anymore. I'm creating 2 more circles around the little circle I did here, just to make it a bit thicker. Remember, you can change your colors and the pen size to create an amazing designs here using Adobe Photoshop app. Okay, looks seems alright actually. I'm going to create another layer. Let's see what I would like to do. Okay, I'll probably move that down and use that as the background layer. I'm going to test a different color and maybe a different type of pen or pencil. This is too thin. Might have to pick up a bit thicker one. Now it's more like watercolor. I don't need green. I'll probably pick something reddish. Yeah, I think that'll do. And this is sort of like dark. I want to make it maybe lighter. Okay, and you can see if I did twice, it gets darker and darker as well. What I can do is I can change the opacity to about maybe 50%. Let's check it out. Let me just finish off here. Now I go to the opacity. Now if I change it to roughly around 30%, yeah, it's one of my lucky numbers. 30% seems alright to this one. So that's how you get the basic shapes and everything. I hope you understood, and go ahead and create your amazing design. Thank you all.